What's up, guys? How's it going? Welcome to the stream. Finishing up the game today. Hopefully. Well, hopefully. We're at the end right now. I'm pretty damn sure. But hoping this is the end. It should be. Pretty damn sure it is. Keeps crashing though. Still haven't gotten all the achievements. Still gotta do all those. What's up, Apollo? How you doing? Get in there. Didn't even hurt him. just disappear to zero and nothing's around. I don't know what's hitting me. See the attack. I just see myself getting hit. was gonna get me. It's really hard towards the end. Just way too many enemies. What's up, Carla? How's it going? I didn't care for it. I skipped on it. I bought it and I refunded it. I didn't like it at all. Too Street Fighter for me. I don't play anything like Street Fighter, so.
Take the portal and finish this fight. and you will be their savior. Your strength will be their shield, and your will their sword. You remain unbroken, for your fight is eternal.
That was really awesome. Excellent, excellent game. Awesome ending. Like built up so well. Just nice climax. Just boom, fucking drop that bomb. You already know they're gonna make another one. I know it's coming. What's up, Portuda? How you doing? people worked on this game. Yeah, this definitely has potential to be game of the year, for sure. It keeps pushing you forward to something really great. Like you just play and play and play. And you're just like, man, it just keeps getting better. I actually like this one a lot more than the first one. The first one's good. It's just the second one I think offers, gameplay wise, the second one is much more dynamic. There's a lot more variety in the combat. Lots of secrets. Lots of side stuff. I haven't played the multiplayer. I heard it's pretty fun, but they also said the demons are way too strong. Get owned pretty hard as a Slayer. But I didn't play it for that reason. I played it for this. Wish I bought the Doom Collector's Edition. I like to have that Doom Guy helmet. Id Software is definitely a really good team. Shows so much love to the franchise. I wish the Wolfenstein 2 got as much attention as this one got. Wolfenstein New Order was really good. Comparable to Doom. But Doom Eternal was much better than Wolfenstein 2. The new Colossus. I think that one was kind of a step down in terms of gameplay, whereas this one just shattered all expectations. It's nice when you can depend on a game and know it's going to deliver, and you're like, whoa, my expectations were exceeded by a large amount. Overall, I give this game, I would say if it wasn't for all the little minor quirks I have, I'd give this a 9.5. Like, this is definitely up there. But I would say, overall, it's definitely a 9. If they could fix those bugs, like I said, and all those little issues, and there's a couple minor things I didn't like that kind of brought it down a little bit, but this has potential to be a 9.5. But this is definitely a 9. This is definitely a must play. You must play this. Play the first one and then play the shit out of this one. You'll enjoy it that much more. Still gotta do all the little side shit. I'm missing a couple things. I have to go back to those levels and redo them. A couple secrets I missed. And objectives. And supposedly you get a bonus ending if you collect all the toys. That's what I heard. I think I missed a couple though. So I have to go back and do it. Replica guns are so cool. Oh, hey, I got the ending. Yeah, I got the secret ending. That is too cute. Aww. That is funny. That was cool. Very, very cool. So now I can access everything now.
This is the Resistance Network, in what will hopefully be our final broadcast. To all the people of Earth, to anyone listening, the demonic horde has been defeated. The beast, identified by ARC scientists as the icon of sin, was destroyed earlier today by the Slayer himself, and with it, the majority of the demonic force has dispersed. With the threat decreased, it is important now more than ever that we come together. There is hope. The human race will persevere. Many of the survivors believe the Slayer to be a godlike figure in what was a battle between good and evil of biblical proportions. As humanity struggles to understand what happened to them and why, many look to the Slayer now for answers. But his whereabouts remain unknown.
The planet is clean. I cleaned it. All nice and clean. Yeah, so I missed. No, I didn't miss that much. The only thing I missed was this one. Kill 2 demons with the crucible. So I just gotta kill 2 with the crucible and I'll get the final battery and that's it. I've done everything. I mean, there's also those little... Also that thing. I do not know how to get up there. Driving me nuts. It's the only secret I have not been able to obtain is this fucking thing up there. I do not know how to get up there. But let's do that final thing. Let's see if I can just use my sword real quick. If they give me a sword. I might not have any charges.
Argent energy is made from the souls of Hell's victims. This is the factory where that takes place. Let them all receive.
Okay. Achievement unlocked. There's also all those mastery challenges if I want to do those. Those are just EXP though. That's all of them. And power-ups. All suits done, all things are done. The thing I haven't done is all the challenges. Yeah, I don't even know if this thing's even worth shit. Might not even be worth the reason to do it. I want to see. Alright. So yeah, just this one secret's the only thing that's left. However you get up there. Which I cannot figure out how to do. Because I'm not sure where to go to get it. That's how you get it. Wow, I figured that one out. I can't believe I figured that one out. I was just looking random. I was like, oh shit. That's cool. I figured it out. Yay. This is pretty cool. Yeah, what I just looked up randomly. It was like, oh. Interesting. I would have, man, just that awkward little thing right there. I just noticed it. I was like, why is that red? I was like, oh. That's how it is. Alright, so everything's done. I have 100% of the game. Everything is complete. The only thing I haven't done is the master levels. And the multiplayer, that's really it. I've done everything else. Oh wait. I missed one. Perform black. Okay, I gotta do this one. The glory kill on a tyrant from the back. And then left side glory kill on the Arkville, which is those what do you call it? Those summoners. And then I'm done with everything. Thing is, I can't even use the batteries for anything else. Like, I have like a ton of batteries. I have 3 batteries, and I'm like, there's nothing else to unlock. So what are the spares for? Is there something to unlock, or is it just extras? 'Cause I have everything on the ship. Nothing else. It's just the. Yeah, I'm just doing it for the battery, which is gonna have 4 spare batteries. I said, if it doesn't unlock anything, it's like, okay, it's just to do it, just to do it. Archville. Archville is the summoner. So I have to do a left glory kill. Yeah, it's just the one. Left glory kill on the summoner, and then the big dude I gotta do behind the back.
Inside that citadel is the soul extraction chamber. suffer.
I gotta do a left side kill on him.
Your people are made to
Blood punch.
This is raw Argent energy.
Kill him. I was trying to get him down to the low so I could side kill him. Kill him from the left side. Get him
This
down.
is raw Argent energy. Humans only utilize a portion of the resources that come from the Inner Soul. It was the Makers and the Sentinel Priests who discovered and unlocked the true power of the Essence. They combined Sentinel and Hell energies together, refined it, and created Argent. With it they did wondrous things. Saved worlds from extinction, healed the sick, and gave infinite power to those worthy of it. This facility was built in secret. The Night Sentinels never knew of its existence. Built by Sentinel slaves, for a Maker could never set foot in Hell nor demon in Urdak. Argent Anur served a grave purpose to the Makers. This machinery was not made without Hell's knowledge. A deal was struck with the Dark Lord. In return for access to more worlds for Hell to devour, the Makers siphon energy from the damned. It is an unholy union. It cannot stand any longer. transmitter tower. If you can destroy it, the unrefined energy should be able to propel you into their world. The tower is held aloft by two slaves.
That's everything. Active campaign. They've cleared everything. That's everything. %. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's anything extra to unlock. Unless there's something in the training room. I don't think so, though. Check there, and that'll be it. That'll be it. Get ready for work in like 40 minutes anyway. Yeah, there was like code in the computer room. There's 2 codes in the computer room. I gotta check that too. 2 codes and enter. I got a big toy. So that's what that was. It was for that toy. The complete collection. So that was the secret. It's this toy. So you get the icon of saying this is the final toy. It's pretty cool. Alright, now the computer. Ah. So that's what you unlock. So you can play the old... That's pretty cool. You can play the old Doom. It's cool you can play the old Doom. That's the final secret of this one. What is this password? I need to find out what this password is. I must find it. I don't know what that unlocks. I got all the... They said something about the cheat files, or does that have to do with the Doom game? What's up, Noobsuki? How you doing? All these extra things I can't even use. I got all these extra tokens and shit, and I can't even use any of them. I need to find what that password is, because I don't know how to find. Let me see. Doom Eternal password computer. Flintigart? I didn't even know how to do it. I'm doing alright. Just doing this secret real quick. So it unlocks the other Doom game. So man, you get a hell of a deal, man. You get Doom 1, Doom 2, Doom 64, and Doom Eternal with with the purchase of the game. Plus you get the multiplayer mode. It's like, damn, you get a lot for your money. Like, this is how you're supposed to do it. You just go here, for all the love you put into the game. Yeah, doing okay. I'm just 100% in this game. I put like 30 hours into it. I just want to unlock everything. Well, unlock everything that matters. I mean, I have those challenges. I mean, I could do those, but I'm not going to do those right now. I'll do those later. And then also there's the master levels. Those are just if you want to play the game in a higher difficulty. Which I probably will one of these days. When I go through it the second time around, I'll play it on master difficulty. Okay, so the password is Flynn Tager. And that will unlock the other game. I would have never figured it out. Art. There it is. So you unlock Doom 2. That's cool. Yeah, I would have never figured this out. It's still pretty cool though. It's pretty cool. Alright, so that's everything. I've unlocked everything in the game. Why is there a figure missing? There was one there before. Now it's gone. The fuck? It's not even showing. It's supposed to be there, but it's not there for some freaking reason. Weird. That's a weird glitch. So yeah, there's some weird little bugs in the game that they gotta fix. So just stuff doesn't show, or doors magically can't, or open and are still there for some reason. Like, hey, it's open, but I can't go through it. I like that icon, honestly. That looks really cool. All the toys. So many toys. Alright. That was fun. You know, this game was really awesome. Oh, man. That was fun. We are done with Doom Eternal. Oh man, I put in some time on this game. I notice it doesn't tell you how long you played, does it? It doesn't tell you how much you've... No, I'm not talking Doom Eternal, not at all. This game's amazing. No, this game deserves praise. No, this game deserves praise, like seriously. If you have not picked this game up, like do yourself a favor and pick it up. It is well worth the money. I got it for like $48, so for as much gameplay as you get, one hell of a long campaign with lots to do. You get a really good story. And you get lots of, extra bonuses. Like you said, you get Doom 1, Doom 2, and Doom 64 for free. Just because you bought the game, because you pre-ordered it. I was like, to me, that's a nice gesture. Just to be like, hey, get your Doom in before you Doom. I mean, it would have been even more epic if they actually gave the first one away with it for free, because that would have been like, oh man, there's no reason not to play this game at this point. No, I mean, you can be critical about games. I mean, but I give credit where credit's due. The difference between me and like some people, I'll give credit, like even where credit's due. Like some people don't like Doom because they say, "Oh, it's boring, it's dumb, it's brainless," and I like it. It's fun. There's a lot of strategy to it. There's a lot of reactions. You have to be really fast on your toes. You got to really know how to play, but and it rewards you for playing skillfully. You can't just unga bunga in this game. I will say I think the older Dooms are harder because of you don't have all the tools. Like Doom guy has a lot of tools in this game. And he's got a lot of bullshit in this game. He's got a lot of iframes too. Like I noticed like his sword attack is this glory kill is completely iframed. Can't hurt him. So when he does it he's completely safe. But at the same time when you got yeah, that's all. Yeah, you're right. I mean, I know good. I mean, this game has flaws. Well, because they see it as brain dead. Because they all they see me doing is just all you're doing is just running around shooting, and you're not even you're just blah 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 blah. You're not even thinking. I'm like, no, there's trust me, there's a lot going on. I mean, you have to. There's a lot of movement strategy because you're like looking for the opening or you're looking for the you see a particular set of demons coming at you a certain way. You're like, okay, what's the best approach for encountering that? That's what I'm thinking when I'm running around. It doesn't. I'm not. Trust me, I'm not just making mindless circles and just using one gun. No, it's there's strategy to it. It's the Doom Slayer. But yeah, the new toys really make the game amazing because I love the shotgun. Is the super shotgun is so much sexier in this game. The fact that it's got a grappling hook and it pulls you into the into the fucking enemies. I was like, that's cool. I like that weapon. That weapon's sick. Like that's just an awesome tool. It makes me feel like Samus with the grapple beam. And then also some of the new weapons are really cool too. Like I like what was it? The sword is really nice. The sword is fucking strong. And then the secret weapon you unlock the what was it the maker? Like that one's really good, really powerful. Not as like the BFG is still the strongest gun in the game just because it can hit so many enemies and it can kill them in one shot. But yeah, just it's just the gameplay really evolved in this game. I like the platforming. The only two negatives I don't like about that I really don't like about this game are I don't like the swimming. The swimming is terrible, and they could have modified the swimming mechanics a little better because they just feel clunky. Yeah, it's true. You do have to. It is in a split second. You don't have a lot of time to think. You don't really. It's like what do they say? Don't think, just do. That's what it feels like. You just have to. You have to have fast reactions. Or people think that's brain dead. I'm like, no, it's not. It's a different way of thinking. You just have to be fast. Like most people aren't that quick. There's a lot of people that would play this that play turn-based strategy games and they would look at this and go, oh man, it's just too fast. There's just way too much shit going on too quickly for me to react to anything, and it's just bullshit. I mean, I can imagine people playing this game and saying that because they're like, "Oh man, this is insanely hard." Because it's just like you. I'm like, yeah, because you just cannot. You don't have the luxury to sit down and wait. There's no planning. It's just you just do. You got to do at the moment's notice. when you're doing something mid attack, you have to be willing to change that your strategy off the right off the in the instance, and then keep changing it on the fly. It's not like, oh, I hit my move and I'm gonna wait and see what happens. That's not how it works. So yeah, this type of game is all about speed. It's speed and reaction and a good hand-eye coordination. But it's good. Like I said, it's good. I think it's just not for a lot of people. It's probably, it's funny. I thought a lot of more people would be playing this game, but there's a lot more people playing Animal Crossing than this game. Like, I really thought, Doom Eternal would be like, I don't hear many people talk about this game at all, to be honest. Like, no one's talking about it. None of my friends are talking about it. Nobody I know that streams is talking about it. I think there's only one person I know, and that's Serenity X Zero. I think he's the only person that's touched it. Whereas this game, it feels like it's just not for a lot of people. Like, it's intimidating. Like, yeah, not only that, what's up, Sullivan? Not only that, I just think this game is a higher entry bar, so I think people just look at it and go, oh, that's just too much. And then they just don't even bother. It's too difficult. It's too, like, it's way too silly. And for me, it's like, it feels, I don't know, to me it feels good. Like, when I'm playing, I feel like everything I'm doing I'm in control. That's what I mean. Obviously, the movements in this game are really silly because of how you move. You move like a fucking, like, you move like a cartoon character on crack. Or the physics don't apply to you. So you can turn any way you want, fast as you want, jump any direction you want, change momentum anytime you want. So it's really awesome how it feels. But I know some people that's just like, oh man, this is just dumb. That's how they look at it. I think also when people watch you play, they just look at it and go, I don't understand anything that's going on. All I see is just bullets everywhere, and I don't know what you're doing. That's what I'm thinking. What people see when they see this game, they just don't know. They're just lost. So it's so much going on and so intimidating looking. So they just shut their brain off. It's honestly, this game is like the bullet hell of first person shooters. It's the best way to describe it. Like, it's basically, Doom is like Toho. It's basically like Toho. This is like the Toho of first person shooters. That's the best way. And that's the best way to describe it. I just like it because it's just, I like how you move. I like how you have so much control. You have so much options, and it just feels good to play. You feel good when you're controlling the character. It doesn't feel clunky. It doesn't feel, it feels smooth. It's butter smooth. Honestly, the smoothest first person shooter I've ever played. Hands down. Like, I thought Doom 2016 was smooth. This is even smoother. Because they've really, like, nailed the movement in this game. Like, it's just, thank God. Yeah, and I give, like I said before, the only negatives I have with this game, again, two negatives. One, I don't like the swimming sections. I think they're crap. I know they're kind of just there. But yeah, I don't really think that swimming segments were all that impressive. I think honestly they should have adjusted controls to not make it so clunky, because it did feel super clunky. And then two, I don't like the codexes, the way they were implemented. I felt that they didn't they gave you a lot of information, which is nice if you like to read. But I feel like I don't want to sit down and stop playing the game just to constantly keep reading codexes. So I really didn't like that before. When you in Doom 2016, when you like examine like the altars or whatnot, the demons would talk. They would read what the inscriptions say, and I liked that a lot. I was like, oh, this sounds badass. Hearing like scripture, and then they just took that out completely in this game. I don't know why they did that. It could have been, the delivery was just so much more impactful doing it that way. I don't know why they resorted to just a paper and pencil for the lore. I mean, I like that it's there. I just don't like the fact that how it's delivered. I think the spoken dialogue on those would have been much more effective. Again, you can at least listen to it when you're playing. I like hearing it, and also just hearing a badass voice narrate it is really awesome. I mean, reading something and then hearing somebody say it in a very impactful voice, I think is just leagues difference. So, but as far as the overall score, minus some glitches, there are some glitches in this game. It's not as, I will say, Doom 2016 had less glitches. This has more. So this one's a little bit less polished. Not a lot. It runs like butter, man. This game, I have it on Nightmare, the highest settings that this game offers, the Ultra Nightmare, and it runs like butter smooth. There's no slowdown at all. I don't see any dip frames at all during the action. It just keeps up, and I'm like, damn, that is some good optimization. Not many games perform that well. But as far as an overall score, yeah, this game gets a solid 9. No, that's no joke. This game is a 9. This is a must play. Like, seriously, it's probably one of the best games I've played this year. It's intense. It feels good to win. The story's enjoyable. The other thing, I was kind of surprised. I don't know why they gave Doomguy a voice. I kind of like the fact that he didn't talk before, but then they made him talk in this one. I was like, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I don't say it's a horrible thing, but I think him talking wasn't necessary. I can't picture this character to be like very, very emotional or another. He's just a killing machine. That's all he is, and I like the secrecy of him, like knowing who he is, knowing that you don't know anything about him. So and I like it keeping it that way. So we don't know. It's like, oh man, who's the Doom guy? Like what's he really like? And we just see it through his expressions, his what he does, his actions. He doesn't have to say a word. I like that, yeah. I prefer that mystery better. It kind of it lets the fans kind of interpret how they feel Doom Guy is, but when you just start talking, it just like I don't know. It just doesn't seem like the same character anymore. But that's just me. Cyberpunk, I don't know. I don't know about Cyberpunk yet. I'm still wondering. Hell, I mean, I'm still waiting on Resident Evil 3, man. I mean, we just finished this. I plan to play Doom 64 probably next. And then, what else? Yeah, Doom 64. And then, like I said, yeah, this weekend is gonna, Friday is gonna be Uniel. The, Uniel update. Under Night and Birth. Uniclear. So I'll probably be downloading and playing that just to try it out. I'm not a big Uniel fan. I mean, I like Uniel, but I don't play it. But maybe it'll give me a reason to play. It's free, so I mean, I might as well try it. Since I already own EXE latest, so it's going to be a free update. You don't have to pay for it, which is really, really nice. Next week is Resident Evil. After Resident Evil is Final Fantasy VII, and then after Final Fantasy VII is Guilty Gear Strive Beta. Yeah, I saw that new Fulcrum, wherever you say his name. I don't even have Tekken installed though, and I don't think I'm gonna play him. I don't know Tekken. Like I like Tekken, but I like Tekken 7 when it first came out. Like now it's just like I feel like it's just been it's old. You know what I mean? Like I understand the game. It's nice that the game keeps getting updates, but at the same time, I'm like, there's not really a whole lot new getting added. You know, it's just one character here and there. You know, it's just not enough to make me go, oh God, I need to play this. You know, it's just unless you're like a hardcore Tekken veteran, I just don't see myself getting into it that much. Hell, I know some people that are like hardcore Tekken players that don't even play it. Like I know one guy, God, he would stream it every single day. Totally stopped playing it after season two. Like he was tired of it after season two, and I don't blame him because I that's when I started getting tired of it too. Like first season was great, and then season two I was like, okay, this is getting a little, and then now it's up to season three. I'm like, it's another season. You know, it's just it's not for me. It's for the like I said, the tournament players, the hardcore fans, the ones that that's all they play. You know, like I to me, I just can't spend that much time playing Tekken. You know, like I like Tekken, like it's great, it's a great game, but I'm not gonna pour like 50,000 matches into a single fighting game. It's just not for me. I get bored. That's any game, you know. I cannot dump that kind of time into a fighting game, and any game really for that matter, because I'll eventually start getting bored. Like you know, having a lot of replay value is nice, but you know, the steam eventually runs out. You need something different. I mean, you do. I mean, you can't just keep doing the same thing forever and just think it's never gonna, you know, it's never gonna change. I mean, hell, look at Final Fantasy 11. You know, you guys know I played that shit forever. I played Final Fantasy 11 until the cows came home, and even then, they look at me now. I don't even play it. I could play it. I don't know why though. There's no reason to. You know, I saw the new update. It's like, oh, maybe I'll come back. I'm like, never mind. It's not that great. I'll wait till it's finished, then I'll come back. But it's just one of those things that was just like, That's how I feel. It's a shitty feeling, but that's how I feel. It's like I'm done. You know, it's just like you're done. You're done with that game. You know, even though you loved it before. I played that game for 15 fucking years. I mean, that's a long time for one fucking video game. 15 years I played Final Fantasy 11 for. That's a long ass time. And even then, it's like, and people are like, damn, you played it for that long. I'm like, yeah, I'm surprised I played it that long. I really am. I really thought I'd give it up there for like 5 years. But no, I kept playing it. But now, after a point, now it's just like, yeah, I'm getting tired of it. Yeah, I remember Street Fighter Zero 03. I used to have that game on PlayStation. It's one of my favorite. Well, it's one of my favorite Street Fighters. Back when I used to play Street Fighter, I won't play Street Fighter now. Like I don't even touch Street Fighter at all. I don't want to see it. I just don't care about Street Fighter anymore. Street Fighter to me is just it's gotten to that point where it's just like it's boring. Like I'll put on Street Fighter and I'll just get bored of it in like 2 minutes because I already know what the game's about. I've played it before a million times. It's familiar territory. It's not interesting to me. I already know what's up. You know, it's like whatever. You know, I don't know. To me, I need more than that. You know, it's that's like playing. It's like playing. Let's put a good comparison. A good comparison between games. Like let's compare Doom Eternal to let's compare it to the first Return to Wolfenstein. I'm not saying Return to Wolfenstein. The very first Wolfenstein 3D. You play Wolfenstein 3D and then you play Doom Eternal. Like, you really want to play Wolfenstein 3D? Like, is that the game you want to go to? Like, it's old. It's simple. And you have like what, 2 weapons, 3 weapons tops, and it's just the same strategy with every character, every enemy. You already know how to encounter it, you know. But with Doom Eternal, like, oh man, look how much there is to take in. There's so many options. There's a lot of layouts and different terrains, you know, strategies, you know, weapons, alternate attacks. You know, there's just a lot to take in. So you really want to, and you really start to appreciate that. So you're like, oh, I want more. So I feel like when I'm going back to Street Fighter, it feels like I'm getting less. I have less than what I want. So I already know the basics. I don't. You don't need to teach me the basics. I know the basics. Yeah, probably. You know, speaking of Samurai Shodown, I didn't like Samurai Shodown. I know people are gonna think I'm crazy, and they're like, "Why don't you like Samurai Shodown?" And I said, "Because again, the same problem. It feels I've played this before. You know, that's the feeling you get when you play it. It's I've played this before. It's nothing new. I've played Samurai Shodown back in the '90s. Samurai Shodown 2 was my favorite. 2 was amazing. And then probably 4 after that was my second favorite. But I feel like I'm just playing Final Samurai Shodown 2 again. And I'm like, I mean, I'm not, visual side aside, I mean, let's skip that. Like, that doesn't matter. I'm talking about just the game. It's just a pretty updated Samurai Shodown 2. That's really all it is. It's nothing different. I played this game before. They hardly changed anything. They kept everything most of the same. The animations look the same. The combo system's the same. The only thing they added was they put the parry mechanic from 3, which is cool. But that's like the most that game, I think, I don't know, to me that's the most that I felt that came out of that game. It's just simple. And that's probably why I don't like it. It's too simple. And then obviously matches go by really fast because I don't know. It just to me, as a Samurai Shodown 2, Samurai Shodown is a game where it's like I don't need to play that anymore. I get bored. Just like we played it for a little bit, and I'll be honest, it just felt I got bored of it within like 30 minutes. Like I was like, oh, that's cool. There's not really much to figure out. You know what I mean? There's no mystery. There's nothing to oh man, check this out. Oh man, there's none of that. It's just oh I remember that. Oh I remember that. Oh a lot of that. It's I remember that. And again, it's playing on people's nostalgia. You but that's all I feel it offers. It's just nostalgia. The whole reason why the game is so fucking successful is because of nostalgia. It's the name. You oh man, you remember Samurai Showdown, right? You used to play it when you were a kid. It's just like you played it. It hasn't changed at all, and people, go ape shit over that crap. And to me, it's like that's not enough. That doesn't give me anything. I'm literally just looking at it like that's not interesting at all. It's not. I'm sorry to say, but it's not. So that's just me. I mean, that's how I feel. I mean, it's kind of a shitty way to feel, but that's just how I feel. That's why I don't play Street Fighter. That's why I don't play. I mean, that's the reason why I don't even play Grand Blue Fantasy. Because Grand Blue Fantasy, it feels like Street Fighter again. That's why people, that bet you that's why so many people play it because it plays like Street Fighter. Because it's familiar territory. People like familiar. People don't want anything new. People don't want change. They want the same. Majority of people, especially the casuals, just want something very simple and very familiar. They don't want anything different because that takes effort. That takes having the ability to learn something, just like, so what, you fail, learn, just learn. But nobody wants to learn nowadays. See, I like learning things. I like doing things. I like playing around and going, oh man, look at all this cool shit you can do. That's what I like. That's why I liked Guilty Gear so much, because I had that freedom to express myself how I wanted to and be creative. That's like one of my top things on a fighting game. But most fighting games now, you can't do that because the game does not let you. The game forces you to play a certain way. But that's just me. I mean, I know I sound like a wet blanket. I sound pretty. Just sound like a bad person. I'm a terrible person. Yeah, I hope so too. Doom, Wolfenstein, the new Colossus was lacking compared to Doom Eternal. Like, it was a good game, but it wasn't a great game. It was a good game. I think the New Order was much better. New Order had better AI, just better design, just overall better game. Traff? What the hell is? What's Traff? Tomb Raider? What are you talking about? What is Traff? You have to tell me what Traff is, because I don't know what Traff is. What is Traff, Noobsuki, if you don't mind me asking? Link? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? I'm so confused. You say did you play Traff? I don't know who that is. And then you said Link. I'm Oh yeah, I never played this. It's a weird looking game. That looks weird as shit, dude. The art style is very unique. I'll give it that. It's interesting looking, but is it gonna play like Street Fighter? I wonder. It looks kind of like it kind of looks like Street Fighter, but like Darkstalker-ish, I guess. Looks, but it's its own little art style. It's definitely very unique. That's pretty cool. Never seen that before. Have to check it out. But I gotta see if it's actually worth a shit. Yeah, it looks interesting. Never heard of it though. Trajes Fatais, or however you say it. It's gonna be in Brazilian or whatever. Looks cool though. I'll check it out, but like I said, it's not coming out to the end of December, so it's still got a ways to go. But it does remind me of like Darkstalkers, how silly it is. Got about 5 minutes left, guys. Yeah, I know. I know. I have. Oh, the demo. It's a demo. Yeah, I have the pay. No, I'm just saying the actual game though is not finished. It's his planned release date, December of this year. I mean, I know there's a demo, I meant the actual game. The finished game. That's all. That's all I'm saying. But yeah, I'll check it out. So, but that's gonna be it for today, guys. I'm not gonna do much else. I gotta get ready for work. Gotta start at 5 o'clock. Work from home. At least I get to work from home. That's a good thing. So tomorrow, we're probably gonna play Doom 64. I'll probably be playing that, and after that, be Uniel later in the week. So I'm gonna be like pretty much gonna be cooped up at home all day. So I'm gonna be bored out of my mind. I will say I don't like being confined home all the time. I can't even leave to go work or nothing. Like it sucks. Like I'm just literally living in a box. I can't leave. Definitely gonna get on my nerves. So even playing video games, you can only do so much. Even if it's a good video game, you're like, oh, I need to get out. So, but thanks for watching, Noob and Sullivan and everybody else that's watching. Appreciate it. I'm gonna go ahead and host Shade Yoshi. He's playing something. I don't know exactly what he's playing, but he's playing something. But you guys can hang out with him. So I'll see you guys later. I'll be back tomorrow. So peace out.